Hi, I'm Hazel Velasco. I'm with AHEAD and I teach English, specifically language and reading. When I was growing up, I remember I used to study in front of the television. And until I grew into college, I had that habit. And yet, I was still able to get the degree and the awards that I needed. So people would really, that is one of the interesting things that I would always share to people, that focus could be a different thing. It's a relative way to what you do and how you do things. It could be in way of multitasking or how to get a certain. So I'm in AHEAD because I love to teach, and AHEAD gives me with that opportunity. And second is, I want to share that experience with students. And in that process, I also learn from them. AHEAD has taught me to give importance to education. Although people would say that, hey, that's normal for every other review center, or you could learn that from anywhere else, AHEAD gives you that extra spark of what really is education. After you've graduated already, AHEAD reminds you that it's a stepping stone to what your dreams are, and it's constantly hammered into what you should be doing in the future. I would like to share the values of discipline and excellence in my students. First is the value of discipline. I think you should always be focused in what you should do. You should have that preparation. You should have that discipline in you. It's like a built-in compass to direct you on where you want to be, what you'd like to be, and how that form of goal that you're looking into. And second would be excellence. Okay, now you have that discipline, now you have that focus. How do you do that? What things should you be doing? What preparation should you be doing to practice that excellence? And it's something that's imbibed in you, something that you should do. You should commit to yourself every day. Academics is just one part of it, and that's what AHEAD would teach you also. It's very important to be AHEAD. It's like stepping up your game 1 or 2 levels. It's not only giving you, it's more than giving you an advantage with the rest of the students, but it's also good for yourself. It's pushing yourself to be better. They say that your only competition is yourself. It's really going out of that potential, going out of your shell and saying, hey, I'm ahead of myself, I'm ahead of everybody. And it's not brushing other students or bragging with what you are, with what you're ahead with. It's really being your potential, allowing yourself to be what you're made of and what you should be. For a student to pass a college entrance exam, there are 3 things that I have in mind. One is preparation. That preparation is in terms of academics. You attend the review sessions, you participate in the review sessions, and diligently review by yourself. And second would be passion. You have to have passion for everything that you study, for what you want to be. And third would be attitude. My mom always tells me attitude makes the difference. It's not because you're intelligent. It's not because you memorize everything. And it's not because you want something. That attitude means you're open to learning. You are open to the environment. That attitude will set you apart from everything. You want something so badly and you want it with all your heart, then you're going to ace that exam. It's important to go to the best universities because it already provides you with a brand or a stamp. Second is, I think it's also an assurance that these universities would not be what they are, wouldn't be considered the best if they didn't have those best students. So getting into that best university means that you are one of the best, not only in terms of education, but maybe they saw something, a leadership potential in you, and it provides you a network, an access. When you graduate, when you're part of that best school, that says something a lot about you also. You review, as a student, you review because you want to pass, you want to ace the exam. And more importantly, you review because it's giving you that assurance that, hey, I want to be confident with the set of knowledge that I have. I want to improve on it and to expand it. And more than that also, you review because that review, to me, is one of those steps that you have to take in life. That's reminding you of what is important, that's reminding you of what you should be focusing upon. And this review, for all you know, that's one of those keys, that's one of those access to getting that dream that you've always wanted to get and to achieve.